Hey everybody, welcome back to Orwell. I haven't died, Orwell hasn't died. Symes is alive and well, this is good. But my internet service has died, and so that's why there's been such a delay in putting up any videos. I'm re-recording this intro over my pre-recorded gameplay of this because I decided to re-render it and share it with you guys when I had actual internet because I didn't know how long it would be until I could share this with you guys. So here we are, we're back. Now an awkward cut to me actually playing. Hey everybody, welcome back to Orwell. So we've got some stuff happening in the listener. We've got mail between Harrison and probably Initiate. Unknown person. Oh, this is Eric Brody, okay. It has been brought to our attention you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Beholder. We hereby inform you about the immediate termination of your work contract regarding the National Opinion column and any other articles, texts, or reports. We knew this was going to happen. He knew this was going to happen if he got caught. So, too bad, so sad. Unless, it's saying it's coming from an unknown person. I wonder if this is somebody perhaps messing with him. I don't know. Let's come back to that, and we will come back to it, but it's obviously not time sensitive, so let's go into Goldfell's medical database. Okay, so we've got some actual information here on Goldfell's, like a date of birth, July 4th, 54. The date record here was 2015, February, so a couple of years back. We've got his address. That'll surely be helpful. Well done, I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work, I'll notify you when the team is reported back to me. Okay. So he came in saying he's reported increasingly nagging pain in the epigastric region he experienced for several months, especially during nights, combined with a feeling he describes as similar to nausea. Patient also reported decreased appetite resulting in a loss of weight over the recent months. Patient visited due to referral from his GP to exclude carcinomas. Huh. Nagging pain in the epigastric region, similar to nausea. Examination. Sonographic localization of the upper abdomen undertaken shows a dilation of the bile duct in the head of the pancreas. CT undertaken to clarify infestation of lymph nodes surrounding and distant organs. Shows an infestation of periaortic lymph nodes. No pathological findings on other organs. Blood sample taken to check for tumor markers, awaiting lab report. Oh, a carcinoma tumor the size of approximately 2.8 centimeters has been found in the head of the pancreas. Uh-oh. Several para-aortic lymph nodes metastases have been detected. Distant metastases on surrounding organs could not be diagnosed. Prescription. Unfortunately, the tumor has surpassed the state of being curatively operable due to the metastases found on para-aortic lymph nodes. The patient has been informed about the circumstance as well as the fact that the average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months at this state of the cancer, although outliers with years to live exist, which he seemed to receive composedly. Administering a palliative chemical treatment to improve the symptoms has been strongly suggested, but has been refused. So 6 to 12 months, this was over 2 years ago. Huh. Interesting. Seems like he's the outlier. Oh, cancer. Wow, so heartfelt. Is there anything else in here? Oh, the average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months at this state of cancer. Suffering from inoperable terminal cancer with an expected life expectancy of 6 to 12 months. That's so harsh. Does this mean this man has nothing to lose? I get that. I do get that. Okay, so it seems like we will have to upload this. We still have that option to upload from Initiate. Says he will start a war on the government. Let's move this in. See what happens. Ouch, a side effect of the leak probably. I wonder what else got out to the TNB, and most of all, who did this? Okay. So let's upload Initiates saying he's part of Thought already. I mean, that, I don't know. We know so little about him, it doesn't really matter, but. Okay. He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at his history with Thought then? So that's the thing, is it feels strange to me. We also have this one. I'm in a position to change that if you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfels, member of the activist group Thought, of whom I know you've been in contact. It's another unknown person, a friend. Says he's not been in it with him for some time, cannot meet your demands. I'll deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought, only if you mind our agreement. Huh. I'm just seeing what else is outstanding. I don't think that's going to be game-changing. It could be, but I mean, I don't think it will be. Government assholes trying to set us up. And then he makes the other comment about starting a war against the government if things don't go correctly. Let's throw this in. Seems to be the natural reaction. They must be setting us up because we didn't do anything for sure. I almost understand it. Almost. All right, let me see here. Let's talk about has declared. He hasn't declared war against it. He's just saying, what will you do with it if I find there? He says he'll start a war. That's probably what we need. Let's upload the thing about Joseph. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Is this our hacker friend again? Yeah, it might be. Now we got more action in here. He says he'll submit information on Thought to the unknown person. Okay. Huh, didn't expect him to give in so easily. Let's wait to see where this goes next time he talks to members of Thought. Okay. Then I guess this is probably going to be the big trigger. Unless there's something in here. Turn down a work contract for the government. We can put this in. Goldfeld refused at first, then took the contract after all, only to breach it. Odd. Okay. Is there anything in here, maybe? Oh, right. This is the, sexual preference debacle, I guess. It's conflicting with something that we don't know what that is. So I'll be holding on to that. And I guess here we will upload this for Harrison. This is not going to be good. If it's a war it wants, well, he shall have one. We will have Mr. O'Donnell arrested before long. I can at least be certain of that. Huh. So, Goldfels. What is it that's outstanding still? We could say that he's aware of Orwell. Oops. Because that's not triggering anything either. Let's upload this information for Langley about getting Cassandra out. If I'd be in that situation, I'd be trying to get my girlfriend out of there too. So it's all expected, I suppose. Oh! We've got information on his desktop. So we've read this, but what else is here? Damn. We've looked at all the pictures, haven't we? Mails, office. Any request to release your client. Oh, maybe we haven't gone through this. I'm so sorry. So, mail, I need to ask you a favor. Text, history. Okay, so we did not go through all of this. This is between Abraham and him last year. And this is about talking about Cassandra already. That's right, okay. I'm really sorry, guys, if that was a long-winded way of getting to where we needed to be. Mr. Langley, this is from Kay Sanders today. Regarding your request to release your client Cassandra Watergate from investigative custody, we unfortunately have to inform you that your request has been denied. Though it is true Miss Watergate is undoubtedly not directly involved in the incidents known as the Bonton bombings, we have multiple indications connecting Miss Watergate to a group known as Thought, which is in turn associated with the alleged perpetrator of said bombings. Investigations have also brought up new evidence in the earlier case of the injury of a police officer, which demands reopening of said criminal case. Secretary to Committing Magistrate Doyle. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back into here. I think we read our mail. Need to ask you a favor. Nope, maybe not. Our meeting. Dear Mr. Yang, I'd like to personally thank you for the business meeting. It was great to finally meet you in person. Your case truly deserves a dedicated and equally experienced lawyer. After some carefully conducted consideration, it is with utmost regret that I have to inform you I do not have the capacities required for a case of this complexity at this time. It would not be desirable to go into this case half-heartedly. I am sure you'll understand my decision. Again, thank you for your trust and effort put into your proposal. My hope is to be able to work with you on a future case when circumstances have changed. Until then, I wish you the best of luck. Why would we have a bank account number here? That seems weird. This is a reply. Or this is what he's replying to. Once again, I wanted to thank you for having been available to meet so spontaneously last Thursday evening. Oh, this was the, this is when he ditched Cassandra. Although I do not wish to rush you, you will understand that a case like ours, time is of the essence. Therefore, I want to ask you whether or not you've already come to a decision. Well, we'll take the bank account info for sure. Feedback on your request. So this is to advise by Manilow? What? Joseph, I've gone through your books for the third time this morning as you requested, and sadly I can only confirm what I told you earlier. You may not notice it right now, but it's a slow decline, but you're on your way to hit rock bottom some black day in the future if this business trend continues. Excuse me for sounding like a broken record, but these are the major issues I see. Apart from your number of clients dropping steadily, your expenses since the end of 2016, especially via that credit card of yours, went up by a whopping 218%. That's Cassandra. Any idea what the reason for that might be? Then there's this recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect that you're helping out a friend, but you have to stop at some point, seriously. If all of those expenses are a must, well, I would definitely agree with laying off Mrs. Winters, as you mentioned. Due to the fact that your clients are dropping anyway, why have a dedicated secretary around that you no longer need? Or get her to work part-time, or find somebody who will work part-time for a lower hourly rate. Huh. So he's got an employee named Winters, having some financial troubles. We do have the bank stuff, so that'll be interesting. Business isn't running so well, it seems. Too few crimes, I suppose. We must be doing something right. Do we have any information on this Winters? Ugly, but not of our concern. Okay, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Okay, so if we go into private, oh, this is where we read the favor. All right. Everything else we've gone through now. Okay. So back here, we've got the first bank. Is there anything been updated below? No. Joseph. Here we go. So, Mirage Restaurant. Look at his balance. Almost 60 grand. Pfft. Must be nice, brother. Okay, Le Mirage Restaurant. 180. April 13th. Grapes Finest Best Wines. 399. Invoice plus 1200 for M. Jones, plus 1200 Vogel. Recurring donation. Is this to Cassandra? Office supplies. Client meeting. $1,000. Is this monthly? Must be. So there must be something to connection between Joseph and Nina. Oh, maybe to Nina. Oh, hold on a second. If you can find one last indication that this might be meant for Nina, that would be enough to for investigative custody. Huh. B. Alford, National Attorney Association, Sundown Premium Membership Fee. That's like the fishing club. Office rent, First Nation Bank of... Okay, so interest. Salary payment for March Laverne Winters. So that's the employee. Here we go. Oh, I guess we can't upload her name. Private deduction salary. Nice. Office supplies and more invoices. Strange. How else could we connect this to Nina, I wonder? Oh, there's a chat down here. With something outstanding. Here's the thing, had an important meeting on Thursday. Surprisingly out of schedule and I can't postpone it. We now know who that meeting was with. Or he says it's tonight, but it is Thursday when it happened. Okay. So now it's just about cleaning up our leads, I guess. Is there a further thing in here that we can upload? Must be. But this is just the... Yeah, this is the Abraham is gay thing. But it's conflicting with something that we don't know yet. We've gone through all of this. Oh, hold on a second. There's some more stuff in here back at his desktop now. Here we go. This certificate is issued to Mr. Joseph Langley's outstanding ongoing financial support of our actions. Oh, donates regularly for children of Parges. But we don't know when this was. We don't know the frequency. And there's a conflict. Okay. He had to turn this guy down after meeting him. I don't think that's super important. Let's go back into the feedback on your request. He's talking about this recurring donation. I can respect that you're helping out a friend. This is the more likely scenario in my opinion. By far, that's the more likely scenario. Because otherwise, why would the guy be, like, he's probably told him why he's making all these donations, or these, he knows what this donation's about. It wouldn't say I'm helping out a friend if he's donating to children of Parges. I don't think. There's no date on this either. This could be at any time. I'm gonna upload the friend. This is it. It's enough indication Joseph Langley might just be a part of the terrorist plot, enough for investigative custody at least. I'll prepare an intervention team. His office should be able to, or be easy to locate. Might take some time for them to arrive though. Okay, he's got a call. Oh, there's a call between Juliet and Harrison. Hey. Seems the government just fired the first shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it back to thought. I didn't expect that the TMB would openly write about it. Those TMB fuckers fired me. So we know that. That's confirmed. They did so quickly? Wow, they must have really loved you. Now, there's another thing. Cass has been arrested, her lawyers told me. What? Fuck. Just as I thought, it couldn't get worse. Yep, but it was about new evidence in the officer injury, not about these bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Harrison, I'm scared. I mean, these guys must be panicking. Yeah, don't be. Okay. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. Let's see if he's honest about it. This guy's crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, damn. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we'll have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a bitch, understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah, of course he will. Right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face it. We're on our own in this. Got another chat coming in. Wait a sec. Huh? Got a chat coming in from Joseph. Hello, Juliet. You just text me. Give me a second. Oh God, here we go. Hi again. I just had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. Yes? I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison? Yeah, I was just chatting with him. Uh-oh. Can we conference this all together? Oh, there we go. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. That would be great. Give me a moment. Session closed. He wants to talk. I'll set up a conference call. Wait! Uh-oh. Nina mentioned the cops were wiretapping calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? What's the difference? You should know that at this point. I think a call is much more appropriate for the legal counsel, raises less eyebrows, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right? Couple? Look, we need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but all right. Here we go. Hey, Joseph. Seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph. All right, Joseph. I just read about your group on the TMB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So, Jules. Jules here has big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So, you all know the safety bill. Yes? Yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary? No, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time. Intimidate them. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it will be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some. But what's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of indication. The what? You will form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there's sufficient indication that, say, Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. Yeah, but we didn't do anything. How is this just? This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You'll need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out his original intentions. I'll ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Okay. Indeed, that's what he was like, except when he was around Thought. How was Thought formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened. A debate club then? That would be good. But that could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware about what the government was doing. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? We went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall, turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet? At what point did you join Thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. Okay. I'm just gonna get this uploaded here. Mr. Goldfell seems quite the charmer, like all the people gathered around. It's probably a Thought blog, I'm guessing. No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. Okay, so, come on. Our findings so far have been that Harrison O'Donnell has been involved in the planning of Thought's process. Yeah, but since we know that Miss Madronova planned the first one, this finding now leaves no room for him. Did we make a mistake? Was Mr. O'Donnell not involved in the planning? Yeah, possibly. Now let's catch up here. So, no, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That's positive. So it was an individual planning this. Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me. Each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in their own way. And it's saying that each one of them deviated from his intentions. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Harrison, nobody's innocent here. Not me, not you, nobody. Ugh, I fear this isn't getting anywhere. To make sure that we won't be prosecuted, the whole group, I'll need to speak to Abraham. He's gone, we don't know where, we don't know how to reach him. Oh, excuse me for a second? Someone's very impatiently knocking on my door. On a Sunday? What? Who visits a lawyer on a Sunday? All right, probably hasn't got any idea. Oh God. Mr. Langley's taken into custody. Let's have a little patience at least. How long can it be? How long can it take someone to go to the door, open it, tell people to shove off? Maybe you're right, he's not coming back. Of course I'm right, so what now? Yeah, see, look at the time differences. I suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? You mean that place? Yeah, of course, just need to do something first. Okay, don't wait too long, okay? Yeah, see ya there. Oh God. Okay, somewhere important to them. Shame they didn't say. But arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyways. We don't have enough evidence against them. Okay, however, we know that there was some influence, or at least it appeared to be some influence here. There's a conflict with another data chunk. Okay, so it was either Nina that caused the deviation or everybody did it. And she's saying, like, we all did this. But I want to go into Nina's emails for a second here. I'm so sorry. This is coming from Goldfells. Truly sorry for having drawn the investigator's attention to you, but frankly, you overstepped the boundaries of our agreement. The bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent, a beacon of remembrance to our message, and the thoughts must always be free. They were not meant to kill. Once again, you disappoint me with your insurmountable hatred and rage. Consider our agreement void. Now, I still feel like this is probably sketchy, but this does align with what we're saying here, that Nina was the one who neglected Abe's wishes and not us, not this group. And to be fair, we don't have any evidence that they've actually done anything outside of these protests yet, right? Not the actual bombings. So for once, I'm gonna believe Harrison here. Wow, he's come a long way. Oops. Where is Nina? I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldfels wanted. If so, why didn't he do anything about it? All right, so now we have how to start repairing my notebook. Okay, new portrait for Juliet Carrington. She posted this last year. Hey, so I got this new notebook from my studies. Oh, this is where she got recruited here. As a Christmas present from my parents. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the Media Department Expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. I think something's loose on the inside. My dad says I should just return it, but I'm determined to fix this thing myself. So come at me, clever IT guys and gals. Give me some advice so I can call myself a real DIY notebook repair expert. I took a picture of the little troublemaker so you can see which make and model I'm talking about. Can someone get out there and tell me where to start and what I should be looking for? It's gonna have the PC number. There we go. That's not good. Tried turning it on and off again. Very funny. Somebody give me real advice. I think your father's right. Best return the notebook. The warranty will be void if you make a mistake or open the case. Or you can bring it around the IT admin's room A101. They'll take care of it. In any case, do not fix it yourself. Yeah, I get the concerns about warranty, but I'm willing to take the risk. It's just that I hate to let go of an idea once I've settled on it. I mean, sure. This is just such a stubborn girl thing to say. Why you have to be so stubborn? Listen to the mod. Dear Juliet K. I hope I am allowed, this is Goldfels, allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and I believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held the short presentation on ethics and online media? I found this quite captivating. I'd love to invite you to my media ethics course next semester if it fits your schedule. Oh, and I'm sorry I can't be of much help with your notebook, but I am very sure you'll fix it in no time. Oh, well, thanks enough. Sounds interesting. I might drop by. Okay. Let's leave out the determined part. I don't think that's like crucial, but the PC ID, obviously important. So now I've got access to her computer, of course. Check her desktop, anything in the trash. Greetings from Pacabana. Whoa. Orwell's lost connection to the main server. What? What the hell does that mean? What? Connection to the main server has been reestablished. This isn't working. Are you receiving my messages? Uh-oh. Ah, there we go, kind of. Just had a strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe had vanished. Still got some data loss between the servers and here. Seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude the database. InfoSec said they averted the attack. Huh. Oh no. Who is this? Greetings from Copacabana? I don't recognize those people. Let's check the system and the browser history. National Beholder, Rosentech, Escalating University, Timelines Juliet, Beholder, Targets Albums, Joseph Langley Contact. The Thought Overview, no specific pages. Okay. Trash and sys are done. Let's do Rosen. Material for PR. Okay, so this is Ferbs. I rest my case, you're welcome. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. You're the best, Barry. Okay, so this is March 9th, so last month. Barry Ferbs wrote, "Hey Juliet, put a USB drive with the material you asked for in your desk. It's tons of documents including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the clients. I hope Maria is aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't even exist officially. No lists on who got or is supposed to get which stuff when and why. Don't get why PR needs this, but well, I don't stand in the way of Victor's grand vision of information sharing. Ask and thou shalt receive. After all, you had a key. Speaking of the devil, do me a favor and come around personally next time, okay? Even though you've just started here this month, you can for sure already guess what Victor has to say about the mail exchanges in the company." Uh-oh. Hey Barry, Maria asked me to get some specifics on a project with the internal codename Demiurge. I'll send the authorization key to access the requested info separately. Can you get her details on how it functions from a user point of view, the interface, the controls, and project milestone dates? We need the data by tomorrow, and Rami is overseas at the architect thing. The only other person who could get us that quickly I could think of is you. Care to help the new PR assistant out? Okay, Demiurge. Demiurge. I feel like I've heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. Okay, that's it from Rosen. Stelligan. Essay draft. Dangers of the omnipresent digital information. The modern world is in a transitory state towards omnipresence of digital information. Processes, goods, even money transcend their physical form and continue their existence in the abstract form of data, mere units of information that either represent or describe the associated object. While this yields a lot of comfort, especially regarding the speed of exchange and accessibility to said processes or goods, naturally this also has a downside. In this essay, I will consider the problems that arise from the nature of the omnipresent and arguably omnipotent information. For this essay, I will focus mainly on two such problems: the unlimited reproduction of data, and B, the interpretation of bits of this is all crap. That isn't the point, you can do better. Okay. Your fantastic course. Here we go. It's from last year. My dear Juliet, this is from Abraham, of course. You're very welcome to write me in any way you find appropriate, and frankly, I'm happy about your open and honest message. Let's see what she wrote first. We don't have it. Speaking to you, I got the impression that you're a very clever young woman who is afraid to believe in herself, which is a shame because you certainly should believe in yourself. People will always find a way to be cruel, to be judgmental towards you. That doesn't mean you have to take it to heart. Let me tell you something I rarely tell to other people. I came to the nation from Greiblingen, a tiny village near Stuttgart, Germany, where I still have family. Interesting. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone without any exceptions. My childhood and adolescence were entirely determined by this atmosphere of being watched, evaluated constantly. It was made worse by the fact that I felt I could not live up to all the expectations directed at me. Ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was a maddening, abysmal stupidity, horrid for everyone involved. I would never want you to make the same mistake, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there was something positive to come from it. Come to think of it, I'm part of a small group of people who are just in line with the topics you're interested in. I'm certain you will find yourself appreciated there. I'll give you more information in person in one of my courses should you continue to attend, which I certainly hope that you do. Okay, that kind of explains a lot, unless he's like the best salesperson ever, which he might be. Okay. So I think we're good on the computer. Now, is there anything happening in the listener? No. Help to find Gunther Errands, missing persons worldwide? What? Whoa. Gunther Errands, missing since September 30th, 93? What? This is his real name. Oh, shit. Yeah, uploading. Dot, dot, dot. How would I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That's what Mr. Goldfels, or Aaron, must have done. So we know he's been reported missing. Reported missing in 93, the year he immigrated. What did he do? New portrait, absolutely. This is big. The photo seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? Probably. My dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day, Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him, nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put all our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search and maybe find him someday. Gunther, I've not lost confidence that you're still out there. You would never abandon us. You wouldn't. I know it. If you ever read this, please call or write. Just give us something to know what became of you. We're not mad. We'll never be mad. We're just waiting for you. Your loving wife, Margaret, and daughter, Eva Errands. So this conflicts with the gay comment, which, you know, seemed a little bit far-fetched at the time anyways. This is way more important. The fact that he was married, he has a daughter. This is good. This is very good info. Okay, in one's heart. That's his family. Did he, like, leave them behind? Sounds like it. Listener, what do we have happening here? A gift for you. From Initiate. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long and not again, not this way. I got you a gift, though. Take a look through your web server. Handle with care. Well, definitely want to report that Initiate was hacking Orwell. This guy was behind the back-end breakdown? Should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. Take a look through your web server. On your thought web server. I don't think we're going to be able to access it. However, we have the Bonton obituaries. Patricia Goodman died peacefully on Thursday at the age of 83. Born as the youngest of 4 children. She grew up and went to school near Farview. Met Ralph Goodman. They married in 53, moved to Bonton, where she would give birth to Olivia. 2 years later, Ronald. Rest in peace. Rachel Whitfield was full of life until the very end. From the day she was born and even today, Rachel brought smiles to faces wherever she went. Spent her life traveling the world as an aid official, trying to make it a better place. She succeeded. She went right into the hearts of the crises in Africa. Here we go. Added by Anonymous. No way. Gunther Errands, age 63, passed away at his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person behind his gentle smile. Although his achievements in life were numerous, Gunther was a person always filled with self-doubt. That is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? Gunther always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I'll miss you dearly, my friend. And then another one for Charles Haney. What the frick is going on? What the frick is going on? I mean... Whew, okay. A lot of potential things going on here. You're telling me that we've been chasing a dead man. This is downright impossible. I mean, he just wrote... Exactly! We just thought about the same email signs. We're totally in sync, buddy. I'm beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is there, but I just don't see it. Damn it! Screw all of this. Screw Orwell. What? I need to think. Look at the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? Report from the team at Abraham's address just came in. It was completely abandoned. No furniture left. Nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. There was one anomaly, though. The living room looks like some slept in there very recently. Could it be that? Not so sure. Huh. Overview. Orwell project. What? Oh, this is not good. He just published this. With all the new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there. Where did all these people come from? Might it be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through. But whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep, uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. What? World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. On first sight, Benjamin seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best years, lives in a cozy house, even has a pregnant fiance named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what a terrible secret he hides. See? Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. Is that freaking Symes? Never heard of it. No surprise, I hadn't either. They don't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you with just a few mouse clicks. It's true. Ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world make these mouse clicks seem as if it were all just a game. Then there's Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it and says, this one. This is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life we're gonna fuck up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is, from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo, here's his address. Holy shit. If you would kindly visit him and send my best regards, that would be very much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of the Orwell project, who dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. Thought is your friend. We'll get them for you. Soon, I promise. Okay. Well, I think that's Symes. I'm not friends. It is him. See the goatee. I'm not friends with M. What is that about? Why am I? Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. Symes. Oh, this is taking a turn. No! He knows that they know about his pregnant wife. Or fiance. No, no, no. He's freaking losing it. I would be. His address. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Oakview address, buddy. Good luck. What? Oh, that's gonna be it. Holy shit. Fucking Symes, bro. Symes! Holy shit. That is awesome. I mean, it's terrible. I think. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. Symes is in trouble. Symes is in trouble. What's interesting to me is Symes has an outward facing branch as well. So there might be a connection to him at some point. Or yeah, a connection from him to somebody else. Unless that's linking to me. Because that's probably what's going to happen. We're probably going to end up finding information on us, which is going to be a mind blower. That's my new theory. Okay. Well, I think we have to leave. Let's just double check that there's nothing else here. Pretty sure we got everything we wanted. This is like her saying that she's determined because she fixes computers. It's like, I don't really think that's a big deal. But it's a good trait, whatever. Symes has got to be gone, right? Yeah, he's not gonna react to any of this. Initiates timeline with all his nonsense data. I'm not gonna upload. Listener information. There's the part down here. Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, making people aware. That's fine. I'm fine with uploading that. I mean, this has all kind of come to a head anyway, but... Alright. Memory hole. So, we had indication that Abraham Goldfels incited the Bonton bombings. We need to locate him. The National Beholder has published an article claiming Thought to be behind the Bonton bombings. Thought was perceived by the public with hate after the TMB article. An attack on the Orwell mainframe occurred. Now, we know about all the little updates for each individual person, but Symes, his identity was compromised, personal information was exposed. That's going to happen to me, I'm sure. This is not good. This is not good. But I freaking love this game. It's awesome. It's so good. I wish more people would give this a chance, because I know it's not everybody's style. It's a lot of reading, but like, these stories are so well done. And I was talking with a friend of mine who's also doing a series on this that you guys should check out. His name is Luckless Lovelocks. He runs a YouTube channel as well. If you just search Luckless Lovelocks, you'll find it. We've had some different stuff happen, and I'm really interested to see where this goes. But the point of why I brought him up, because we were talking about what some of the potential, like, not sequels, but maybe these developers can use this similar way of telling stories, but like expand on it. Like, by example, if you have those voice calls, have them actually voice acted. Maybe there's like Skype things that people are doing, and you can watch the actual interactions between them with like fully voice and acted. They can apply this to just like creating any story that they want, and they're, at least so far, unless the ending's like a big bummer, they're creating a really intricate web of stories, and there hasn't been any, as far as I can tell, no like screw ups on that part. So I'm really pumped to see what happens with this developer as this goes on. This is really cool. Episode 5 will be out soon. Under the Spreading Chestnut Tree. I think it's only 5 episodes, right? So, whew, awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye.